So I saw this story. It was this entrepreneur, she's a rancher, and she owns a few restaurants, and some of the restaurants were vegan. They were vegan, and her vegan restaurants were being overrun because she decided to start serving some meat. So you get the whole meat is murder crowd, those people invading and banging their drums and forcing her to shut her restaurant down. Now, first and foremost, okay, this restaurant that was overrun on Father's Day, it happened to be, I think, in California. Quite frankly, we talked about this here. You want to deal with the nonsense in California, you deal with the nonsense in California. You can always move. She called the cops. Took the cops 3 hours to get there, so she had to close the store down anyway. But I gave it some thought. Because I actually learned a new word. I guess we're called carnists, carnists, people who like to eat meat. I admit I'm pretty much a vampire. It's not just red meat. I mean, I don't eat too much red meat. I'm a big fish guy. I wonder, I get that's vegan. You can't have fish either. Can't have cheese or anything like that. I said, what would make me? Let's think about it. What would make me actually become a vegan? What would it take? Give it some thought. And I also remembered the line. Fan of the television show Yellowstone. There was the environmentalists were protesting out in Montana, and John Dutton there actually puts down these little vegans there. He says, "You ever plow a field to plant the quinoa or sorghum or whatever the hell it is you eat? You kill everything on the ground and under it. You kill every snake, every frog, mouse, mole, worm. You kill them all." So I guess the only real question is, how cute does an animal have to be before you care if it dies to feed you? Anyway, gave it some thought. And I said, what would make me become a vegan? And I figured it out. I said, all you meat is murder types, all of you vegans out there that detest us folks out there that like to eat meat, I want you guys to go up. If you can go up to Alaska, up to Canada, if you can convince the polar bears to stop eating meat, again, I would go up there, see how that works out for you. I want you to convince the polar bear. You can convince the polar bears, to stop eating meat. Then you know what? Then I'm in. But until that point in time, I think I'm going to indulge in a nice steak this evening. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.